Wow, so look at that. The future's already up 150 points on the Nasdaq or the Nasdaq 100. 1.4% and probably continue to climb tomorrow on the pre-market. Is everything back to bullish condition? Is everything going to go back to high flying push game? Maybe. We don't know. But at the moment, all I can say is the price target. They're going to have a price target of these upper range. That's 100, 11.27.7 on the Nasdaq 100 or the futures. Probably not going to get there right away, but that is the price target. And most likely it will get there after whatever shakedowns and initial sell-offs or attempts of smackdowns, whether it be today or tomorrow. That is the price target, 11,277. The crash is probably saved for this week. Because of the futures? Well, why is the futures up so much? Because of TikTok. Well, why does TikTok even matter? Because they look for catalysts, and TikTok is a Chinese company or a big Chinese visibility company. And if China is willing to work with the United States by allowing Oracle to pick up TikTok, well, that's a positive sentiment. A it's kind of like a message or a idea that China and the United States are working things out, and Trump it's allowed Trump to have something to work with the Chinese, and this is all bias, or at least it's catalyst for bias. Um, the other thing is the forward-looking news. The Federal Reserve's meeting on Wednesday. Why is this thing refreshing? I don't know. Stupid Market Watch. Federal Reserve meeting 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Normally, every time they got these Federal Reserve meeting, it's a bullish sentiment because Jerome Powell normally say good things, and so I'm expecting at least for now it should get to this target, and let's see how it goes. I want to lean positive for the entire week, but let's just have price target right now 11,277. So how do we play this market? Well, you can get in the pre-market if you're willing to wake up at 6 a.m. And try to get in early and buy some pre-market stocks. Most likely some of the beat up names like Apple or Tesla, something like that. Tesla should do well on the pre-market if you're willing to wake up 6 a.m. and get in on the pre-market. Otherwise, if you're not gonna get in, and oh, before I forget, this is why I don't carry any position over the weekend. I mean, you don't know if it's gonna gap up 200 points tomorrow. I mean, on Monday or down 200 points. You don't know if it's gonna crash or there's just so much that can happen over the weekends. And you want to sleep well on the weekend. Why do you want to have to worry about carrying a stupid position over the weekend? I have no idea. Sometimes I do it, but I always never sleep well when I have a position carry over during the weekend, and this is why I don't. Because look at that, a new week, a new day, a new beginning of the week, and already they're gonna try to use this catalyst to push the Nasdaq back up. Now, whether they succeed or not, we don't know. The shorts are gonna be fighting tooth and nail because they don't want to give up. This is a lot of fear created from this sell-off, and they're definitely not gonna give it back to the longs right away. But but ultimately the price target will be 11,277 before the shorts either take over and the market will roll over. So that's pretty good trading condition. This week should be very good trading condition, and this is what I'm expecting, right? The let's just highlight the 5 days moving average. Very. Let's get this guy. I don't know if I can get it. Can't get it. That's okay. We got the 5 days moving average, and here is going to go down. So you know already they're gonna gap it up to the 5-day moving average. Already that is gonna be the case because when it opened, it's gonna be right there when it opened at the 5-day moving average, and there may be initial sell off, but then it's gonna penetrate. So already you got a green candle, and it's gonna be right there. So what? Don't know if it's gonna sell off in the afternoon or not. We don't know how long this tail right here is gonna be. Let me just put an uncertainty on that tail because anything can happen on the tail. I'm not gonna even play afternoon trash. Or if I do play afternoon trash, it's gonna be very nimbly because afternoon trash they can obviously try to fail the market if the shorts is able to do it. I don't know, but ultimately, the QQQ will reach this condition. So that is the two candles from over here. Let's see if we can say that two candles from here. So that's that condition. Okay, so where is that exactly? That is, wow, it's already 275. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where that is. Right here. So it's hmm. Uh yeah, they might, well, yeah, that's this guy. Yep. So that wick might be a little bit high, who knows. So whether they reach it, I don't know if they're gonna be Monday, but definitely on Tuesday it's gonna get there. So let's just assume Monday it didn't get there, but Tuesday will get there. And of course, it always penetrates it every time I mean, maybe not that much, but it will penetrate. That's the point. And who we don't know who the tail is be, but this can set up the condition of a new bullish condition. So that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday can be a breakout. Because that's the FOMC. Let's verify that. Wednesday, FOMC. Thursday, just some news, nothing interesting. But already was it forming this channel? Let me redraw that. This channel right there, right there. So Wednesday, what do they do Wednesday? Well, they either break it or, sometimes they sell the news on the Fed. So let's just assume, let's just use a silver pen. And let's say that they have some targets. Let me re-look at this and see if there's some. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Where would they go? Probably right here. So 277, 277, somewhere around here. Maybe even the top here, 282. Wow, it's all the way up here. So I don't know if they will get to that level. Maybe, who knows, whether they break this, and this is where the important it will be. I believe there's a good chance of what I call a capitulation top. Obviously, it's not a capitulation top because this would be a capitulation top. This is just a reversal candle, a big wick candle. There it is, a reversal wick. And what happened is that the FOC meeting will trigger a buying because they always buy it right after Jerome Powell. So it'll get to this level, and so let's just assume it's here. Well, I'm not. Yeah, let's just continue here. I'm expecting the shorts are going to use this opportunity and they going to sell it back down. How far will they sell it back down? Who knows? That doesn't matter. For now, we gotta wait for then. But this is definitely the most logical condition that will happen for next week. So if that's to happen for next week, we're gonna see what happened on the weekly candle. Let's just see what happened on the weekly candle if that's the case. Yeah, so it might retest 277, 277 retest. Uh, is that correct? 270, 280 retest, right about, yeah, maybe. So if it failed this intermediate top, 182. So if it fails this guy, this is a critical one right here. Let me use a different pen color. Let me use fuchsia. So this is the important candle right here, whether they can penetrate that or not. If they, and I'm gonna assume they're gonna fail. So if it fails, then the weekly will have a failure, a touch of the 5 days, so or the 5 weeks. So what will happen? Well, it tests the 5 weeks, like I explained, and that was set up for a failing candle for the next week. So the next week will be the failing candle, and then we can have a crash. Not this coming week, but the week after this coming week, potentially, of course. Let's just play it 1 week at a time. But already they saved the market, pre-market, no futures, and all because of TikTok. So they knew about that, the way the market is, and they allowed this to come over on the weekend. I mean, look how this just lines up, right? On the weekend, let's just release it. Let's just escalate or advance this news and get TikTok to be sold off by Oracle. And we know the investor is going to use this as a catalyst. The front runners, they already front run this thing up 150 by the pre-market. There may be some initial sell off, but it's going to ramp up in the pre market. I might just bite the bullet and wake up at 6 a.m. and buy something in the pre market. Why not? Opportunities like this don't come very often, so just bite the sleep bug and wake up and buy something maybe in the 401k. Who knows? But that is what I am seeing already. Condition change by the minute, and that is why I don't hold anything over the weekend. And so I can sleep well because anything can happen over the weekend.